It's all a dream. It's all just a goddamn dream. I remember every dream I have. You may think that's a gift, but it's really a curse. Not all dreams are good. In fact, I have more nightmares than anything. Funny thing is, the nightmare never changes. It's always the same. I'm in a narrow hallway, and there's a single door with a golden knob at the end. I've never reached the end and arrived at the door. In fact, I've never made it halfway. But I know I have the ability to get there. It's just a matter of time. Time is meant to be a story about how we've progressed through time, the mistakes we've made, and why we keep making them. I pitched the idea to a friend of mine who liked it, though he thought maybe I should narrow the focus down to one or two specific eras. You see, my problem, like so many other writers before me, is I get an idea, start developing it, and then all of a sudden I feel like a traveler given so many roads to choose from to go down. Do I take the story in this direction or that direction? And of course, any decent writer knows that you figure out the characters first, then ask yourself what predicaments you want to see them put into. What would they do, and everything like that. Thing is, though, I've never been a character guy. Films like Sling Blade, for instance, I don't care for. You're focusing on one man and his problem, and while I like Billy Bob Thornton, I just don't see how it's good. I know in my head where I want to go with the story, but finding structure, finding out the first interior or exterior is. It's like mankind seeing the image of what fire is, and then one day they actually create it. You know, what now? The possibilities are endless. Okay, focus. First line. Come on, you can do it. Just give us the first line. Mistakes. More exist in this world than grains of sand. We all ask why we make the same ones over and over again until our knuckles go bloody after knocking at the same door, which never seems to open. The answer? Simple. Why do all babies crawl before standing up and walking? It's in their nature. They can't help it. We can't help it. You don't learn to avoid the same mistakes simply by hearing about it. You have to physically go out and do it yourself. So, in order to get a grasp on all of this, let's go back to when the first mistakes were made. Even if back then they weren't necessarily viewed as mistakes. Whoa. Hello?
Hey there, Stuart. How's the script coming? The studio wants the first draft in 5 weeks, in case you've forgotten.
It's coming along.
Good to hear, good to hear. Just remember to name the main character Daniel. I know you weren't a big fan of that name, but sometimes you just gotta give them what they want. And who knows? Scott and the others might change their minds later. You just never know with these guys.
Daniel's a fine name. It won't be a problem.
That's good to hear. I like it when people go with the flow. Makes my job easier.
Yeah. Hey, can you remind me what the plot is again? I'm completely drawing a blank.
Just look at that email I sent you. I forgot myself, actually. My memory is going to the dogs.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Later, man.
Welcome to the project, Stuart, and congrats on the Oscar. We can't wait to see what you come up with for the film. The basic idea is an average Joe witnesses a UFO crash land in a field. He goes to investigate and discovers aliens that are injured. He takes them home with him and, with their tools, is able to properly heal them. He then learns that they've come to Earth to find a proper sanctuary for their race since their home planet is dying, and based on the research, Earth will be the planet that lasts longest. It might not sound like much, but with your help, we can make it a cult classic. Best of luck. You have 5 weeks. Scott. Hey Stuart, how's the script coming?
Great. I actually sent it in last week, but I haven't heard anything yet.
Oh, well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll see. Hello?
Hey, Stuart. Sorry it took so long.
Yeah, no worries. So how'd they like it?
They didn't think it was terrible, but, it wasn't really what they were looking for.
Damn, so can I give it another go?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it was the 5th draft, and they were kinda hoping you nailed on the 3rd.
So what, am I off the job?
Put bluntly, yes. They actually had someone else draft a script while you were beginning your 4th draft.
What? That's totally unfair. Plus, you know writing takes time and you can't speed up the creative process.
Look, I get it, okay? But this is the way Hollywood works. It's a fast-paced business, and time is money. Scott was hoping to go into production within the next few months.
Well, how come nobody told me this when I wrote Time?
Because you worked for years crafting that on your own time, and sold it when you were ready. Two completely different processes.
Well, maybe I'm better off outside the studio, by myself.
Don't be that way. It could have just been the genre. Plus, this was your first Hollywood gig. Give it another go. Can't hurt.
Yeah. Well, let me know if anything else comes up, alright?
You got it, Stu. And, in the meantime, why not write one of your own stories? Always good to have a backup, you know?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, buddy. Talk to you soon.
Yeah. Bye.